Alright, what's good YouTube? Your boy is BizZero here. We are going to do a moon door. I believe this is moon door 3. This one is going to be pretty long, so you gotta be ready for it. The requirement is to have Kloe in the party, and an item called the scholarship. The entrance exam results. Now, where do you find the entrance exam result, you ask? You can find it on the 3rd plane. If you go back to the regroup area, it should be all the way to the left of the entrance to the next area. So it should be this chest. So this chest should give you the exam results. And with all that ready, you can start going to start doing the moon door. The moon door is located in Silver Road, so I'm gonna go there. You do have to backtrack a little bit though, so I'm gonna have to do that. Now once we're in the other area, the door should be over here. I just double check, okay, to the north, and all the way back here. So there it is. So bring to me the darling of pure white radiance, and proof of her scholarship. So scholarship is the entrance exam result. Only then shall the door open. Alright, let's do it. Moon doors are usually like a lot longer than the other doors. Last time I did one was like around 2 hours. It was pretty long, so had to prepare a lot for this. So I should grant you the memory fragment and my blessing. So spring came, but it took far more time doing so than the average year. Oh, we're in the Genesis Royal Academy. So one by one, the magnolia flowers began to show their faces to the world as if reluctant to let their long slumber end. And with the changing of the seasons, a brand new student of the infamous Genesis Royal Academy set foot in its ground, slightly later than her peers.
Well, here I am.
Is this the first time she enrolled? It could be, right? She was a princess, so.
Okay, I can do this.
Wow, this goes way back then. It went way back before even the first chapter began, right?
Oh ho! So that's our famous transfer student, huh? A hawk? Nah, seems more like a falcon.
Awfully suspicious redhead over there.
I just sworn to myself that I would stop relying on other people. I had enough of being restricted in how to live. I had enough of following the rails laid out for me by other people. I was going to put my own 2 feet on the ground and start living my own life by myself. That was my resolve, and I intended to abide by it. But somewhere in my heart, I had already realized that resolve of mine was nothing more than an excuse.
Social Studies classroom, first year joint class.
Settle down, settle down. I've got someone to introduce you all. This is our new transfer student, Kloe Rins. She's going to be studying. Oh, social studies apparently. You'll be with me then. Well, why don't you introduce yourself to the class? Of course. My name is Kloe Rins, and starting today I will be a first year student at this academy. I've been looking forward to beginning my life at this wonderful academy for some time, so I'm truly delighted to be here. It's an honor to be able to count myself among your number. I'm still an inexperienced child in many ways, so I fear I may cause you all trouble in coming days and weeks. But I intend to work as hard as I can for the betterment of myself, my class, and my school. So I hope we all can get along. I sure wasn't expecting a transfer student at this time of the year. I wonder if she's from a rich family or something. She sure sounds stuffy, so it would fit.
She's obviously got some kind of special circumstances to be enrolling in May.
Excuse me, but could I ask you a question? Where do you live? You're from Liberal, right?
I'm from Cranston.
Do you have hobbies?
Not especially.
What, for reals? That's kinda boring.
Still, no matter how much I think about it, nothing comes to mind. I suppose I could say making sweets. But I don't feel like I do that enough for it to qualify as a hobby.
Isn't the entrance exam for the transfer student supposed to be crazy hard? You must be really smart to be able to pass it.
Harder than harder than one of the rest of us took? No way. That was not as it was.
You must be quite smart. Yeah. She's fitting in nicely.
Okay class, that's enough. I'm sure you must all have things you want to ask our new student, but they can wait until after class. Go and take a seat, Kloe. Oh, yes, ma'am.
Oh, at least she's not a generic anime protagonist that sits right beside the window. That's something new.
Alright then, time to get started with our lesson. If you would, open your textbook to page 23. A mysterious transfer student. Now there's a surefire recipe for catching my interest.
2 weeks passed at the academy. Despite the passing of time, the student's interest in the transfer student showed no sign of letting up. She was soon the talk of the whole school. All anyone wanted to talk about was her. How smart she was, how unusually polite she was, among other things. Her peers thought the formalities were largely due to nerves and that she would naturally ease up over time, but the reality was somewhat different.
Whew, glad I attended class today. We ended up covering,
Damn, the texts are going so fast. Okay, so they're going to practice, right? Wait, I know these two. We did a side quest on these two. She's a foreigner. Erebonian, right?
Oh dear. Did everyone go home already? I haven't handed out all the printouts yet. Oh, it's Miss Wild.
Is that Viola? Viola?
Oh, it's Miss Viola. She looks like she needs help with something. Maybe I could volunteer. No time like the present. Miss Viola, is there anything I can help with? You seem rather troubled about something. Well, there is, but I did feel a little bad asking you to help me with it. Well, if you insist. Of course.
So she handed out a pile of printouts to Kloe. We're gonna hand some printouts. Okay.
Could you go and hand these out to all the social studies students then? One each? They're rather important too, so try and see that everyone gets one. I'll get to work right away. Thank you so much. Okay, gotta run. There's a staff meeting starting soon. Let's see. Oh, this is a list of this year's credits. No wonder she wanted these handouts right away. I might as well start with the students still here. After that, I can go and speak with the ones who have gone to their respective clubs, as well as those who have returned to their dormitories. Okay, to work I go.
Oh, we actually get to move. Alright. This is different. A little bit different. Can I say? Yeah, I can say. Last time we did a Mundo was with Tita, and that was all dialogue. We didn't get to move or interact with anyone at all, so I'm a little bit surprised on how this panned out. So I gotta speak to everybody here.
Really? I had no idea.
Well, the Republic is pretty huge in terms of land mass and all. Just traveling on foot isn't going to cut it. You need a more effective means of transportation.
Excuse me?
Oh, Kloe, hello.
Wait, what was that? Was that a girl? I don't know. That doesn't matter. Roy? Have we seen Roy before? No. He's just a generic NPC, right?
Can we help you with something?
Well, you see, Miss Wheeler had entrusted me with the task of giving printouts to all the social studies students.
Kloe gave Roy and Thelma a copy of the printout each.
Hey, it's a list of all our credits. Thanks for going out of your way to deliver these, Kloe.
Not at all. I apologize for intruding on your conversation too. I'll get out of your way now. Have a good day.
Oh, right.
Crazy how polite she is, huh?
Yeah, I guess. She's a bit too polite, though, if you ask me. Makes it hard to feel comfortable talking to her.
She hasn't opened up to anyone yet, so I know these two. We did a side quest with these two. One of them went missing or something, I remember. Rena.
It's almost time for a club to decide on a new captain. Personally, I'm backing Felicity, naturally, but she doesn't seem to have any interest in the position, unfortunately. I'm not going to let that stop me, though. I'm sure I can think of something to change her mind. Excuse me. You aren't a social studies student, are you? Sorry, but no. I'm a natural science student, actually. Oh. Oops. I see. Sorry for troubling you then.
Question mark. Natural science here. So I don't think I need to interact with any of these people, right? I'm just gonna talk just in case. In my experience, Leo's observations are always worth keeping a close eye on. I can't believe he was able to work out the properties of this material from so little data, but that's just what he does. He didn't really rely on guesswork either. His evidence for his belief is sound too. I really do look up to him. So yeah, those are not natural science students. Social studies students, I mean. They are natural science. So I gotta find all the social studies students. Right? They wouldn't be here, right? This is a faculty lounge.
I should probably keep away to avoid disturbing them.
What about this place? This is a dean office.
Oh, hello there, Kloe. Are you finally starting to get used to the life here?
Sir, I want to thank you again for permitting me to transfer here on such short notice. I really...
Kloe, you undertook our official transfer student exam and you passed it. You needn't feel at all indebted to me or feel as though you are being granted special treatment.
If you say so, sir, thank you.
So, I know the dean probably knows who she is, so that's why they're having that kind of conversation right there. Humanities? No, I don't think I should be here, but... Okay, so now that we're out here... we can go... and see if there's anyone here.
There used to be a famous fountain here, you know, but they got rid of it last year for some reason. I mean, it was from Middle Ages, so it was pretty beat up. I can't blame them for getting rid of it. I just wish that I'd drawn it before they did so. That's my biggest regret.
Okay, I'm gonna circle around the campus first and see if there's anyone from our class.
You're a new student, right? What do you want? I'm not really in the mood to talk.
No, nobody will be back here, right? Highly doubt it. And I don't think I can get out. Oh, I can? What? I can actually go to the back of the academy, huh? Okay, I'm not gonna go there. Don't want to deviate too much from what we have to do here. Okay, I guess we can go to the boys' dormitory first. So it should be over here. I'm gonna go over here. Talk logic.
I know you. Kloe Rins, wasn't it? Do you have some business with me? Well, not personally, no. I've been entrusted with the task of giving a printout to you by Miss William.
So I handed out printouts.
Oh, this is a list of this year's credits. What? A joint class seems to be worth an awful lot while we were first years. Wait, physical education's worth 5 whole credits? Idios, help me. I suppose I should probably leave him alone for a while. Well, if you'll excuse me. Wait a moment. Yes? Oh no. Just according to this printout that our examinations will be taking place in 6 weeks' time. Make sure you study thoroughly for them. I don't want to hear any excuses if you don't survive for the top. Absolutely. I'll devote myself fully to my studies.
Okay, anyone here?
Logic asked if he could borrow some of my reference books, so I'm in the process of choosing one to give him. He really is alarmingly dedicated to his studies. Haha, that's no bad thing though. On the contrary, I think it's great.
Okay, so now that we talked to logic, let's go to the auditorium. So it should be over here. Alright, okay.
Oh, I recognize you. You're the first year transfer student Kloe Rins, correct? Yes, I am.
Well, I'm Rico, a third-year humanities student. I also serve as the captain of the fencing club. If you're at all interested in what we do, you'd be welcome to stay and watch us practice.
I wish I could, but I'm afraid I'm a little too busy at the moment. Thank you for your offer, though. Just the thought of joining reminds me of my training sessions with Julia.
Okay, that leads to outside. That's not where we're supposed to go. So let's go over here. Oh, we had a little play here there.
Is that you, Monica? Finally, we've been waiting for you, you know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you.
What? You didn't do anything wrong. I was the one who made a mistake.
Oh, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry.
Like I said, I was the one who made a mistake.
Okay, stop right there. Don't mind her, Kloe. She's a kind of slow on the uptick at times like these. Did you need something from us, though? We're gonna start practice soon, so we can't hang around and talk long.
Oh, I see. Still, I'm relatively sure that Clara is the social studies students. This doesn't really seem like the best time to be intruding on them. Maybe it will be best for me to excuse myself now and come back later.
Oh, I know. You came to watch us practice because you're thinking of joining the club, right? Awesome. We'd just be stoked to have you as a member.
You might want to let her speak before busting out the confetti and streamers. Seriously, just ignore her, Kloe. If you don't, we'll be here all day. You really do need to start soon, though, so can you make whatever you need quick?
Oh, sure, sorry. Well, I just came to deliver this, that's all.
Here, take the printout.
Oh, this is all you came here for? A credit list? I got my hopes up for nothing. Boo.
I'm sorry about that. But yes, that was all I wanted, so I'll let you go ahead and start practice.
Oh, thanks. She's kinda weird, right?
She's the mysterious transfer student everyone is talking about. You wouldn't expect her to be too normal.
Oh, that's her too. I wish she stayed and joined the club.
Okay, so next place is we have to go to the clubhouse. Let's see, clubhouse is all the way to the south. It's over here. Yep, there we go.
Adios, help us. Where's that loser?
I would have thought that we'd have found him by now. Lucy, I'm not sure if I can stand much more of this.
Stop your whining, you. I bet you've secretly been slacking off with your research the whole time, haven't you?
I have not. I just don't get it. We're swimming in eyewitnesses report of him, but us running into him, it's not happening. Why?
I don't think our odds of capturing him today are especially high, Leo. What should we do?
She has a portrait. That's weird. Is she like an important character? This guy has a portrait too. They're probably very important.
I suppose we'll just have to do what we can without him for now. The two of us can handle the majority of the Students' Council's work. But we are going to need his approval in the end, so you two need to keep up your search. Find him as soon as possible. Right.
Right. I'll see you two later.
Right on.
Damn. He has a crush on her or something, I don't know. Yeah, those two have portraits, so maybe we will see them later. They might be important characters. Not any like generic NPCs.
Well, I guess we better go back to work. If we must. Huh, Kloe? What brings you here with a pile of printouts in hand? Oh, well, I'm just helping Miss Viola with some of her work, you see. By going around after classes giving out printouts? You're one model student. I would have turned her down if I was in your position. Well, how about this? Why don't we give you a hand with it? The two of us are going to be walking around school for a while because of other work. Anyway, so it'd be no skin off our backs. Oh, I don't want to trouble you. I was the one who accepted this task, so it's my duty to see it through to the end. Well, if you excuse me, I should probably be getting back to it. Good luck with your own work.
She still haven't opened up to anybody yet. Maybe that's just how she is, or maybe she's not used to seeing a lot of students, because she is a princess after all, right? Probably haven't like dealt with anybody like that.
So like, guess who's sharing a room with her? Me? Really? She's supposed to be a real genius from all I've heard about her. Sounds like one convenient room arrangement if you ever find yourself stuck on homework. Well, I guess you could say it like that way. I guess you could see it that way. But it's like, I don't know. She's really pleasant and polite and all, but it's it's like she doesn't want to be super close to anybody. Yeah, I get what you mean. But if you're sharing a room with her, you can't be total strangers, right? Don't you talk sometimes? Not really. Hi, and good night. It's all about the most we do, to be honest. I wish we can talk to her more normally.
What's next? Old schoolhouse. Is there anyone here though? So these guys' portrait. If you happen to encounter the student council president, inform us at once.
Oh. Are you the new transfer student?
Yes, that's right. I
take it this is your first time coming to this room. It's no need to be so nervous. I'm the student council's vice president, Lucy Sailan. He's our secretary and accountant, Leo. It's a pleasure to meet you. You're very welcome to come here whenever you want. Whenever you like.
She's so pretty. My name is Kloe Rins. It's nice to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine. Your academic life here probably isn't going to be all smooth sailing, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Just try and enjoy yourself. I believe in you.
Thank you.
Okay, anyone here? Currently changing.
I can't go inside right now. I should come back later.
So I can't go here for sure.
Looks like someone's getting changed. I should come back later.
Boys' locker room. No one here. Material archives. Okay, so what's next? Schoolhouse. schoolhouse is right over here, so we're pretty close to it. Oh, she's right here. What is she doing here?
Oh, hey, Kloe. You sure you don't need any help with that? Really? Like, really sure? I'm sure. I promised all of these will be delivered no problem, so you don't need to worry about me. Well, if you're sure. If you change your mind though, just come and let me know. It'd be no sweat on my end. So just say the word.
Okay. Go up north. We're back at the schoolhouse? Am I supposed to talk to someone in the schoolhouse? This leads me outside, so no. So I had to go back up or something, right? Still the meeting lounge, right? And the dean's office, there shouldn't be any changes here. That leads to outside. Let's go back upstairs. Or maybe, did I talk to her yet?
Oh, Kloe. How are you doing? Have you settled in here yet? Well, I didn't like to think so, yes. By the way, thank you very much for your help during the enrollment process. Thanks to you, I was able to begin my new life here without any problems at all. I'm just glad to have been an assistance. If there's anything else you need help with, you need only to ask. I'll do what I can. I'll bear that in mind. Thank you very much.
Give me a sec. Okay. So we are supposed to talk to some people here. Quiet in the halls. That's not it, right? Unless we talked to them already, so I guess that counts. So now we go to the clubhouse? Yeah, I think we go back to the clubhouse. I thought I was missing somebody. So let's see, clubhouse. I was already at the clubhouse, right? Who am I missing? Oh, I have to go to the old schoolhouse. That's different. Okay. So I was wondering why the previous area was accessible to us earlier. I was a little surprised that we can actually go outside. So that way actually leads to the old schoolhouse. It's probably this entrance, right? Yeah. So we have to go here. No, not over here, but the other way. Probably over here. Back road, and this should lead us to the old schoolhouse.
Hey, Ricky. Why are we here? Spring has come, and yet in my heart, it's still the middle of winter. Why does everything in my life have to go wrong? Wait, that Anton. I think I know who this is. Isn't that guy who had a crush on one of the Bracer Guild receptionists or something?
Excuse me.
Oh, I know you. You're the transfer student, right? I wish I was smart like you.
Miss Viola told me to deliver this to you.
I shouldn't even need this. I should have graduated, but here I am redoing the year again.
What?
I can't believe I have to do my third year all over again. This is the worst. I was so full of hope when I first enrolled here, and look at me now.
I'm not sure what to say in this situation.
What about the other guy? Is he, Okay, he's probably the other class.
Hey there, you look like you're in a hurry. Oh, you're looking for social studies students, huh? This one standing here. Personally, I think he made a major mistake picking that course in the first place, though. He's not built for all that work.
Okay, so I think we talked to everybody, right? Yeah. I'm gonna check if I can go in here. Nope. So people are still hanging out over here, huh? And this happened way before the whole ghost incident with the Phantom Thief. So it's no surprise that there's 2 students at the old schoolhouse. So auditorium 2nd floor. Where's the auditorium? To the north, again over here. Let's go to the 2nd floor. Don't think this is it. How do you access the 2nd floor? Is it over here? No. Okay, I'm a little bit confused there. Let me just check. Did I talk to anybody in the girls' dormitory?
Lucy sure is gorgeous, isn't she? She's here as an exchange student from the Principality of Remiferia into the north. I wonder if all the girls there are as pretty. I sure wish I was.
To the north. Is that Erebonian? Maybe. Am I missing somebody? I think so I talked to Logix, talked to Clara, talked to Lucy in the clubhouse, right? Did I talk to Lucy in the clubhouse? Okay, so I'm missing Monica in the clubhouse. She was over here. This door is locked.
Where could have it gone? Oh, there it is. Phew. Excuse me. Hey, you're the transfer student, right, Kloe? Do you need something from me? Yes, actually. You see, Miss Viola asked me to deliver these.
So I ended up printouts. Okay, that should be the last of them. Alright, okay.
Oh, it's our credit list. Ugh. There's so many classes here. Being a second year seems like it's gonna be rough. I'm surprised that you went out of your way to deliver these. Not like there was any rush. You really think so? Yeah, she forgot to hand them out last year too. We got them eventually, but it was like forever after we should have. She might be pretty, but she's kind of not all there, if you know what I mean. You might want to watch your back, okay? Like, you're obviously a nice girl, so if you don't, she might end up taking advantage of that. There you are, Monica. You do realize we can't stand without you, right? Whoops, sorry, I'm coming now. Well, see you later, Kloe. Thanks for delivering the printouts to me. Oh, not at all. But I need to keep doing what I can. Maybe I was desperate to cling on to something to keep from losing sight of myself. The world made it seem like you could only broaden your horizons by interacting with others, but there I was, stubbornly refusing to come out of my shell. Or was it really stubbornness? In some weird way I can't explain. It was more like obsessing over the idea that I could grow as long as I pushed myself. It's not like I wanted to be left behind. It's not like I wanted to be alone. As long as I tried hard enough, maybe I did be one day stop feeling like I was always running in place.
So I just realized that I think that the blue text is always like a character talking, right? And then the white text is usually a third person.
Hold on a minute. I don't have a printout left for me. I wonder if I left mine in the classroom. I must have. I'd better go back and get it. Can I really keep going on like this?
So yeah, that transfer student came by earlier. Oh, the super smart one? Yeah, anyway. So yeah.
I should probably hurry back to my room and go over what we learned in class. I need to go over our credits list again, too. I feel kind of tired.
So is she gonna make any friends? Oh, it's red hair again.
Hey there, pretty lady.
You're the student council president, right?
Bingo. Is lecture.
Is that lecture? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Or lecturer.
Sure is a gorgeous sunset today, huh?
Oh yes, it is.
So, what's your impression of the academy?
Well, I think it's a wonderful place. It's well equipped in terms of facilities, for one thing. It has everything needed to really cultivate a good environment for learning, and I'm happy to have chosen it.
My hunch was right on the money. I knew you did take it that way.
As opposed to... I'm sorry, did I misunderstand you?
Well, I was more asking about your life at the academy outside of all the book junk. Maybe just me, but you don't really seem to be letting loose or having fun.
Well, I do still feel as though I'm still adjusting to life here, so there's a lot that I have yet to learn. But I'll keep working as hard as I can on doing so, I promise.
Was that really what you came here to do, though?
Pardon me?
Man, you're too serious. Have you ever tried playing hooky? Like, ever? At least once?
I
might not look the part, but I am the student council president, you know? Works pretty damn easy, too. What do you think?
Are you inviting me to join?
Well, only if you have a thing for long nights filled with exciting paperwork and super duper enthralling schedules.
Oh, in monotone. Only if you have a thing for long nights filled with exciting paperwork and super duper and thrilling schedules. Now that sounds pretty monotone.
I was just hoping for some kind of reaction.
If he's the president, there must be something respectable about him. But I'm not seeing it. How do I put this? I feel like I couldn't trust him with so much as a 10 Mira coin.
Oh, whoops. After Mila was bugging me about showing up to lessons once in a while, I should probably cough up some new excuse to ditch. I mean, I could go, but where's the fun in that? Pissing her off's like watching a pot boil over, though. So whatever crap I make up better be really convincing.
Yep, I think my instincts were dead on. I should really be heading back to the dormitory now.
You might want to watch how you stand when I'm kicking it down here. My view's awesome, if you catch my drift.
Excuse me?
That's the ways the boys' dorm. Oh boy. This one's gonna be like pulling teeth.
So that guy got portrait too, so he might be pretty important. Several days later after classes. So the student council, an autonomous body run by students for students responsible for maintaining order and overseeing student activities. And their most important duty of all is searching for their president. Wow.
He's not here either.
Oh.
Where is this ruffian? I was sure that he did think he got us and come back to this council room this time. Sure of it?
I swear, every time we do manage to find him, he gets 1,000 times more capable of hiding from us. Where could he be? We searched the school buildings, we searched the dorms. Where's left? The shrubs on the ground?
Just taunting us now. Get it together, hounds. We're gonna find him, and we're going to force feed him every single piece of paperwork he got piling up.
Right on.
Huh, Kloe? What are you doing sitting here? Oh, hello. I just had a little free time, so I thought I would try and use it productively.
Is that the lesson prep work?
Man, you're so dedicated. I think I can see how you were able to pass the legendary transfer student entrance exam. It's really just something to pass the time. It's not like I'm working every waking hour of the day. Oh yeah, guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. You haven't seen a lecturer around, have you? A lecturer?
I feel like I'm butchering his name. So I feel like. So excuse me.
I'm almost scared to ask, but he didn't try anything funny on you, did he?
Oh, that boy was wow. A wild guy.
No, sorta. I'm so sorry. This is our fault for not keeping that nutjob on the leash.
I don't know how we can begin to apologize to you. Whatever he did, we'll be absolutely sure that he never happens again, or anything else for that matter. So please forgive us.
We're begging you. It's okay, honestly. He didn't do anything major to me, honest.
Really?
Yes. He just tried to tease me a little. It was harmless fun. You nearly gave us a heart attack, Kloe. I thought I was gonna faint or something.
Seriously, it's getting to the point where I feel like I need to apologize every time I hear his name. Thank Adios.
Thank Adios.
Damn, he trouble boy. He real trouble boy now. Where he at though?
Is he really that much of a troublemaker? Oh, troublemaker? That's cute. Honestly, with a personality like that, he's a walking nightmare straight from Gehenna. We've lost count of how many times he ran away from doing his council work in the past couple of weeks alone. Which would be bad enough if it weren't for the fact that he's usually out raising hell for people instead. So instead of doing our own work, we're either out searching for him or apologizing for things he's done.
That's why the student council's most important policy is, if he's not on our sites, the sooner we find him, the better. If you're thinking we can't be a very effective student council like that, well, you're right.
I see.
You know what I'm curious about? Like how the hell did he become a student council president? That's what I want to know.
Something wrong, Kloe? Oh, no, nothing really. But speaking of lecture, he was sleeping on the top of the clubhouse roof not too long ago. He was?
Well, that explains why we couldn't find him. We didn't even check there. You're the best, Kloe. Thanks a ton.
Not at all. It was actually Zeke who noticed him there, so I suppose I shouldn't tell them that. Come on, Hans. We got some trash to bring in.
Damn straight.
Seriously, thanks, Kloe. We owe you a big time.
See you later.
Oh, sure.
There goes the dynamic duo.
So that's what he's usually like. My instincts about him being irresponsible are right, I see. Still, that question he asked me.
Was that really what you came to here to do, though?
How the hell did he get all the way up there? Oh, right.
There he is.
Damn, he got the moves?
What?
Where is he?
He was there a second ago. I saw him.
Then why isn't he there now?
Crap. Where did he go? Oh. Looks like Chloe's heading off somewhere else. Maybe we should ask her again if she saw anything.
Oh, sure, I guess. Can't hurt. I mean, she was the one who led us up here in the first place. She'd probably be a useful asset in our search in general, if we could convince her to help.
Yeah, let's go down and talk to her.
Kloe, our favorite person.
Oh, hello again. Was he not on the roof? No, he was. He just managed to disappear before we could wind our hands around his stupid neck. Can't believe he managed to escape again.
That doesn't make any sense to us though. It's not like there was anywhere to hide there. And he was way too far up to be able to just jump down.
That does seem strange. So, we were wondering if you might have some idea where he might have gone next.
It doesn't even need to be specific location like last time. Anything useful you might have on him to share away. Please, anything will do.
Well, they really do seem to need some help. I might have some kind of idea. Wait, you do know something? I don't, but I know someone who might. Let me ask him for you.
You mean Zeke?
Zeke.
Oh, my boy Zeke. Doing God's work. Doing ADO's work now.
Whoa.
You have a falcon. Is he your pet or something?
Oh no. He's more like a friend.
Screech!
Haha, gotcha. Zeke, you haven't seen Lecture, have you? He was slovenly boy who was sleeping on the clubhouse roof not too long ago.
Screech! Screech, screech!
So you lost sight of him?
What? How are they talking? This is a new form of communication that is still that I don't understand.
Screech!
Oh, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Sorry for calling you then. Thanks for trying to help.
Screech!
Wow, he really must be fast if Z can't keep up with him.
I think we're a bit too busy having our minds blown by you talking to a falcon to feel impressed by Lecture right now.
You're telling me. You're a cute enigma. You're a true enigma. Did I do something strange? Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just generally amazed.
That makes the two of us. Shame that the superpower of yours didn't get us any closer to finding Lecture.
Indeed. Still, if Zeke couldn't find him, it could mean that he's inside one of the buildings. Probably in one that's relatively quiet at the time of the day. Actually, that helps narrow things down a bit. A lot. It just leaves empty classrooms, the dorms, and the auditorium, the old schoolhouse.
That still leaves plenty of place if you ask me.
Would you like me to help? Really? You sure you wouldn't mind? I thought you had something else you needed to do. I was just going to go and have a look around some of the clubs, but I can do that anytime.
Well, I do feel kind of bad asking you to put yourself up for us. But you really would be serious help.
I don't think we could wish for better even. You're totally sure though? We wouldn't want to force you. Of course. Great, let's get to work then. He's not gonna know what hit him.
Are they actually party members? Okay, I can't check. I can save though. To speed things up, I'm just gonna look at a guide. So, We are going to the second floor of the auditorium. So the auditorium's right here. There he is. What is he doing?
We found you. You're not getting away this time.
It's time to come quietly.
Is my man asleep? He's knocked out for sure.
What exactly is that you're reading?
Oh, he's not sleeping. He's reading something.
It's kitty talk for dummies. Nyango. Nya. Yung yang nya.
What? He's spouting gibberish here.
Have you been sitting here reading that all this time?
Damn, he's getting beat up pretty hard.
I just closed my eyes and kept running forward through a vast, empty world, living the hardest that I could. It wasn't that running would achieve anything. It wasn't as if I could suddenly be able to leave the ground and fly by doing so. It was just that, if I stood still, the small, perfectly enclosed garden around me would suddenly feel too uncomfortably fast. Lecture was right. Just what had I come here to do?
Nyango? What exactly was he reading? Kitty for dummies? After that, Kloe decided to join the fencing club, so that the skills of Julia taught her didn't grow rusty during her time at the academy. Ah, so that's why she was able to wield a rapier. She also found herself being roped into helping Jill and Hans search for the nefarious lecturer. Damn, I'm still butchering this name. I'll figure it out. Quite often too. Then roughly a month after this all began, everyone's favorite time of the academic year finally arrived. I'm assuming this is a school festival, right? Usually this sort of thing happens.
Right, so here I need to use this formula. Wait, this isn't right. What am I doing wrong?
Exam season, huh? Students sure have it rough.
You're the technically one too, you know? Technically. You are going to study, aren't you?
Well.
I'll take that as a no.
Oh, here you are.
An angel shines her majesty upon us.
But my boy got crushed. She looked damn fine though.
Come on, lecturer. It's time for you to hit those bugs.
But I've studied for a whole half second today already. I really don't think.
Oh, Lucy. Why can't I get you to do that to me? Wait, no. This is no time for fantasizing. I need to study.
Fun times. So I assume that was the exam or something, right?
Oh, we're finally free.
I knew this place wouldn't go easy on us. Those were really hard. I feel like I just want to curl up in bed and sleep for a week now. Oh, Kloe, how did the exam go for you? Well, alright, I suppose. Now, there's no need to be modest. We know you probably finished in half the time and got all the answers right, didn't it?
That smile says it all.
I wish I had your brain. Sure we can't swap?
This isn't a place to be loitering. You're stopping people from getting to the stairs.
Oops. We're sorry.
Oh, and one more thing. The Students' Council's work resumes today. I'll be expecting the both of you in the council room at 2 o'clock for the meeting. Don't even think about being late. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
As for you, Kloe, you may do as you see fit.
I'm guessing that's his way of saying he did like you to come along too.
You might not technically be a member, but you're an honorary lecturer's catcher. We kinda need you at this point. I'll bet that he'll acknowledge you because of that. Because you, believe me, there's a real special talent you've got there.
I'm not sure I've done enough to warrant that personally. If that's okay for me to go, maybe I will though. It sounds like fun.
You might be a bit disappointed if you go along expecting fun.
We'd be happy to have you though, fun or no fun. So, if you're up for it, so are we.
Nice. Let's go get ourselves some lunch. Then we can head over there.
Alright.
Hey, I'm glad that she started to open up. I think it's she opened up because of these three people, right?
Yo guys. Whoa, lecture's here too? What's the occasion?
Hey, you say that as if I'm never here. I'm always here doing nothing, aren't I?
At least he's being honest about it.
Lucy, I'm so happy to see you again.
You're looking well, Hans. How did your exam go?
Well, I'd appreciate if we avoided that fine subject.
Much like how you avoided all the subjects you were supposed to study then.
Can you stop wasting time and take your seats? We have work to do.
Sorry.
Well, we're all here, so let's get started. Alright, our first order of the day is...
Talking about everyone's dream for the future. You three can go first. Speak of your highest aspirations, so that we all might hear.
Damn, these two are pretty close.
Please, continue, Leo.
First, I will go over the Student Council's main orders of business for the year. After that, I would discuss our future activities in more detail, and then we can start our work on allocating the budget.
Joe, you spill first. Tell us what desire burned within that pure sisterly heart of yours.
The desire to topple your presidency.
As you can see, this fool will be no use at all to the proceedings. Expect diddly squat from him.
Oh, lecture.
When he's not here, when he's not here, he causes trouble. When he's here, he causes trouble.
This guy's a natural troublemaker. That is for sure.
So, moving along. We go by our usual pattern for the year. Next month will be.
I'm exhausted.
Trying to find lecture is exhausting, but somehow not having to do it ends up being just as tiring. But at least I finally reunited with my beloved Lucy. I was dying of loneliness from not getting to see her during the exam period.
You liar. You went and met her this morning, didn't you? Something about seeing her before your exams making you do better in them. You're right. I saw you too.
Oh, hey! Just what I needed. A few people who look like they've got nothing to do.
We're a hell lot busier than you are. We need to go around and meet with the heads of all the Academy's clubs and start drafting up a budget.
Okay. I guess it's up to you, Kloe.
Me?
He's handed out envelope. What's good?
What is this?
It's something that needs to be delivered to the mayor of Rune. Leo's not gonna take no for an answer either. So, there you go, enjoy.
That sounds very much like your job.
Mine? You sure are not mistaking me for someone else, huh? Oh, Kloe, you got a feather on your head.
I do?
Damn, this boy's going in already.
I guess that must have been Zeke's.
Oh, he already knows? Or did they have a talk about Zeke already?
He did say it was almost time for him to start molting, come to think of it.
How long has that been there? I hope it wasn't there during the exams. That would be so embarrassing. You know about Zeke? And did you actually talk to him?
Okay, good luck delivering that envelope.
Talk about an enigma.
How is he able to what? What is going on? What is his bird language?
Kloe, you are aware that you've just had a lecture's work unceremoniously dumped on you, right?
Also, while I hate to be the one to break it to you, there wasn't a feather on your head.
He did it again. Come on, you can't just let him get away with this. You've got to go after him and force him to take it back. You shouldn't have to do his work for him.
I don't disagree, but I'm not sure if he's gonna find him if he goes after him now. He's got enough of a head start that we're probably talking like, what, 5 hours to find him? 6?
I think it would be faster for me to just go and do the job myself, wouldn't it? All I have to do is deliver this to the mayor room, after all. Oh, we were kinda hoping you to help us with our work too. I'm sorry, Jill. Oh, don't worry about it, no big deal. Do you know the way to the mayor's place? If you don't, I can help with that. Thanks. I know the way. I've been to visit him once before, actually. Huh? Really?
That sounds like you should be fine then. Well, take care of the monsters on the way.
Oh right, there's just monsters too.
Thank you, I will. Well, this is goodbye for now, I guess. Later.
Don't be out too late.
I won't.
Well, I says that I can speak to Leo in the clubhouse, so I'm gonna do that first. I don't know if this has anything to do with the envelope though. But if this does trigger anything, I'll just do it. Whoops.
Why did you have the envelope? It was forced on you by lecture, wasn't it?
It's fine, of course. I'll make sure it's delivered.
Head south on the highway to reach Ruin. The mayor's mansion is on the east side of the town's southern block. Don't get lost.
I won't, thank you. I wonder if this is supposed to be a payment for doing an errand or something.
I ended up hitting him again. Why did I do that? Every time I see his face, I just feel like punching him.
Okay, we are going to do our delivery duty now. Delivery girl, let's go. This is the exit, right? Because this is not the exit. This leads to the old schoolhouse, if I remember correctly.
Oh, right. I'm going to need permission to go out the academy grounds, aren't I? I should go and let the dean know what I'm doing.
Okay. Guess we're going over to the dean's office first. And that is in the schoolhouse. Alright, this is pretty good. I'm already getting a hang of where everything is in the campus, so... Well, why is he sparkling? Damn, son.
My name's Lecture. I currently serve as the president of this Academy Student Council. Ah, you are here to have a look around the school, huh? Oh, that won't be a problem at all.
Who is this person, and why does he look like Lecter?
Why is he sparkling?
So this is the president of the Academy Student... of the Academy Student Council. What a fine young man. How fitting for such an esteemed academy.
I guess he can put on a face too. So let's go to the dean's office first.
Oh, good day, Kloe. Can I help you?
Actually, I have some business that I need to take care of outside the academy, so I came to ask for permission to leave on the grounds.
Okay, so he explained everything.
Oh, I see. Naturally, I have no objections to granting you permission.
And we can go now.
Thank you very much, Dean.
Still, I've been quite pleased to see you finally adjusting to life here. I've heard plenty of stories about you running around the grounds lately.
Well, I've been helping the student council with their work from time to time. And, well, a certain element of their work does involve a lot of running.
I see.
Well, if that is all, I should probably get to work.
Oh, of course, take care.
Thank you.
So time to hit the roads.
She looks like so much more chipper now. I suppose I have him to thank for that.
Before we go, I think I'm gonna save. And yeah, we are going to finish everything in the moon door today, if possible. Because I might be busy after this week, so gonna make it a bit longer. Hopefully get all the doors in before then. The exit is on the west side. You can go now. Hey, it's been a long time since we're in Ruin. I don't know, like, the third game feels like very... I feel very trapped, you know? Because we're always in the other dimension. We didn't actually get to visit the old places that we were in. I kind of miss, like, the tune of this music, too. It's just a lot more lively around this area than it is in the plains and the Phantasma plains.
Well, here I am. This is the first time I've had the chance to walk through here like this. Not like I could before. The last time I came here during the 100 Days War. Whoops.
The mayor's on the other side, right? Yeah.
I forgot that you can't cross the bridge this time of the day. Guess I'll be heading to the mayor's mansion later. It's no big deal anyway. Lecture didn't make it seem too urgent. It's so nice to see this town so lively. It really has changed in atmosphere since then.
Yeah, so it's so refreshing to be visiting these areas again. The thing about Phantasma is like the places are all dark and like and not lively, you know? It feels very dead.
Isn't that a casino? Please tell me he isn't in there for a reason I think he is. He better not be.
Oh, you going for that gambler Jack? Where you at? Oh, the slot machine? The classic.
Lester, what are you doing here? We're students. Gambling is expressly forbidden.
I know. I mean, I'm the student council president. Of course I know.
Oh, you hit a big one, boy?
Yes, come to Papa.
777, boys?
I find myself doubting how he could be more by the minute. Maybe I should ask the dean next time I see him so I can make sure that this isn't some kind of elaborate ruse. That sounds like the bridge coming down. Finally, I can go visit the mayor now. I'll be leaving now. I need you to go and take care of your work for you. I need to go and take care of your work for you. You stay right where you are.
Right. Right. Just a little bit more.
Are you even paying attention? Just stay here, please.
I really like the soundtrack. It feels like I'm at the beach or something, you know. Got that real good vibe about it.
Excuse me. I'm a student of the Genesis Royal Academy here on student council business. Would it be possible for me to meet with Mayor Delmore?
Oh, Delmore is still... Yeah, oh yeah, he was still here. We didn't capture him yet. Yeah, so he was still doing his business here, huh? This took place before the first game. That would make sense.
I'm afraid not. He's currently not in, you see. If your business isn't urgent, might I recommend coming back another day? I'll be happy to hear what you have to say.
Oh,
I'm the mayor's steward, Gilbert, and I act as his representative during his absence. So, you're a student of Genesis Row Academy, aren't you?
That's correct, sir. I've come to deliver an envelope from the student council to the mayor.
Ah, I see. It's the list of all the academy students for the current year.
it's so weird seeing him like this. He looks so gentleman-like when we know his true intentions. It's just a big contrast, you know? Hard to take in.
As you know, students generally live in the dorms, and obviously there are a large number of them coming and going year after year. It makes keeping track of all the residents of the region that much easier when the school submits a list of students like this.
Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't aware of that.
Haha, to tell you the truth, I was once a student of the academy. Not just any student either. I was part of the student council as well. Genesis Council is a fine organization. They're proud as they are noble-minded, with a true dedication to carrying out their duties and bettering the academy they serve and belong to.
I see. It's hard to believe that was ever the case looking at the current student council.
The experience I gained there continues to be valuable to me to this very day. I'm sure the same will be true for you in your adult life too. So do continue to work as part of it the best you can.
Thank you, I will. I'm not actually a member though. Well, if you will excuse me, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer.
Oh, it's no trouble. If I can do anything else to help you in the future, by all means stop by. I might be able to help.
Thank you very much.
If I have to venture a guess, he's not there anymore.
I wonder if he's actually still here like I told him to be. I knew it. Excuse me? You wouldn't happen to know where the student who was sitting here has gone, would you? I was trying to help him. I'm trying to find him.
You must be Mr. Lesher.
Master?
A young lady came to collect him not long ago. She did punch him before they deported, however.
Is he like of royalty as well? He's probably like he's probably famous. If you address him as such, right?
Thank Adios for Lucy. I'm sorry for trouble that he caused you. On behalf of the students of the Academy, I hope you won't think ill of us for the actions of one of our students. Our student council president, no less. I really do apologize.
Oh, on the contrary, Master Lecter is a valued customer of ours. Incidentally, should you happen to have the chance to speak to him, we placed the coins from the game he was in the middle of his pool as usual. If you could let him know that, it would be greatly appreciated.
Alright, then.
He's definitely a big shot.
I'm exhausted. I can't believe he's even an active gambler. He's so far gone, I'm not sure how to begin.
Man, when they're walking and talking, they don't. You don't get control of the dialogue, so I can't have it pause there. It just keeps going, huh? Oh, this is my favorite soundtrack. And it's back, boys. Is this how they met, or have they already met before?
Is something wrong? Oh, are you lost?
No, I'm not. I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find something.
Like what?
Ugh.
I can help you look if you'd like.
You don't have to do that, but if you really wanna. It's a redstone. It's really, really pretty. I'm sure I dropped it somewhere around here, but I can't find it.
A redstone, right?
Yeah. I don't get why I haven't found it already.
Oh, what do you know? We found boys?
Excuse me. This wouldn't happen to be what you're looking for, would it?
That's it.
Phew. I'm glad that we were able to find it.
Yeah. I'm Clem, and, my ex. Anyway, bye.
Damn, you alright?
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
How I screwed you back home?
I can get home on my own. I'm not some dumb kid, you know?
I know, but you see, I'm a little lost myself. I was hoping that I might be able to ask your family for directions. So while you might not need my help, would you be willing to let me go with you?
Huh? Oh, then I guess I could, sure. This way. Come on, hurry up.
I'm coming. His house is this way, huh? This way though? I guess he must be from Minoria.
Oh, so that's how they met. You know, I kind of appreciate all the backstory that we're having here. Kind of grounds the character a little bit. Get to know more about Kloe and her origin. How she met like the orphanage, and how she met all the people in the Genesis Royal Academy. And how she opened up to people. Pretty interesting stuff here.
Oh,
What's wrong?
well. The place he led me to was Merzia Orphanage. It was somewhere I knew well, somewhere that was very important to me. That was also exactly why I knew I shouldn't be here, because I was so weak-willed that I knew I would rely on everyone here and stop living by myself. I say that, but this was the first place I wanted to see as soon as I arrived in ruin. Oh, how badly I wanted to run straight here. But I knew I couldn't. I swore when I joined the academy to walk with my own 2 feet. I would do anything to avoid the places that would make my resolve buckle.
What's up with you? Let he go quiet, huh? You want me to introduce you to the Mantron?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little stronger than I was before, right? I've gotten used to life at the academy. I made friends there. I've resumed practicing my swordsmanship. I've gained stamina through chasing the lecturer around. Maybe I'm ready to come back here. Maybe I'm strong enough now. Maybe I can finally walk back inside here with my head held high and not immediately give in to the weaknesses in my heart.
Come on, you're scaring me. You're not sick or nothing, right? Are you?
I'm fine. Would you mind showing me inside?
Sure, this way. Keep up, I'll leave you behind.
There you are, Clem. Where have you all been this time? All this time. Everyone else has long...
There she is.
Goodness. Is that you, Kloe? You've grown so much, haven't you? Matron, It's you. It's really you. Oh dear. I see you still look exactly the same when you were crying.
Well, What? What's going on here?
We holding them feels right now, boys. We holding them on.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hug you out of nowhere. Before I knew it, I was just so happy to see you again. Oh, that's no reason for you to apologize. It's lovely to see you again, Kloe. You too. Oh, look at you. You still have the same darling young lady I've always known after all, aren't you? I'm glad you finally came back too, Clem. But I wish you wouldn't run away like that.
I just went to look for something, that's all.
If you don't mind me asking, Matron, where's Joseph? You haven't heard the news then? I'm afraid he's no longer with us.
Dang. Here it comes.
He passed away about 4 years ago. He passed away? One day he went out shopping in Ruin and was caught up in an accident. I'm so sorry. Sweetie, why are you apologizing? I had no idea. If I hadn't been acting so stubbornly, if I hadn't convinced myself I shouldn't come even though I love it here, if I just had been more honest with myself, if I just did come here from the beginning.
Is somebody here?
Huh?
Oh, there you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? No. What are you crying for?
These are the children I'm looking after at the moment. Everyone say hello to our visitor.
Okay. I'm Mary. Huh? What's going on? Yeah.
Come on, Pelly. You gotta say hello.
Kloe, the Mercia orphanage you love is right here, you know. So it is. Maybe we should all have some tea. Now seems like a good time as any. Will you give me a hand making it, Kloe? Of course.
And that's how she met the kids.
From that day forward, I stopped avoiding the orphanage. I made a habit of going there whenever the opportunity presented itself. I buckled, exactly the way I thought I would. I was the same weak little girl I always was, forever craving the warmth of the orphanage and forever wanting to be surrounded by the lovely matron and the children. When I was there, the world felt bathed in happiness and smiley faces. Because I never knew my mother and father. All my memories of this place were the only ones I had of my childhood. For me, the orphanage I could visit now was exactly the same as the one I fondly remembered from then. When I was there, I could be at peace. I could keep deceiving myself for as long as I needed to. Yet, when I was there, I knew my heart wasn't as pure as I wanted to think it was. My garden, beautiful as it is, continued to stay enclosed.
That's pretty nice scene there. 1 month later? Oh, it still goes. I think it's already like 2 hours already. It's a long part. This moon door is a lot longer than the first one we did with Tita. I'm glad we're getting a lot of character development with Kloe though, so it's not too bad.
I knew I didn't intend to stay out that long. It's so easy to lose track of time when I'm at the orphanage. A bit better, hurry back to the dorm. Huh? The lights are already off? Joe must have gone to sleep already. Good evening, my dear. Hello. What are you standing there for? Especially with the lights off. Oh, I was just feeling so lonely without my beloved Kloe around to keep me company that I opt to turn the lights off and suck. You've never around on our days off lately. I don't know where you've always been going, but you sure seem to love it there. Where have you been anyway? I'm sorry for being so late. I didn't mean to break curfew, but it just happened. Hey, no big deal. The teachers don't suspect a thing. I took care of that. That might not be the case forever if it keeps happening though. They might notice at some point. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'll try to make sure they return earlier in the future. Matron there's might start getting annoyed if I keep staying out so late too. So?
What? Does he think we're she's out with a boy or something?
You didn't answer, by the way. Where have you been going? I know. It's a boy, isn't it?
Damn, look at those glasses though. Glasses of malicious intent.
No way, it isn't. I've just been going to an acquaintance's house. An acquaintance's house, huh? Oh-ho. And what relationship do you have with this acquaintance, dare I ask? It's a place called Mira Orphanage. I owe a lot to the matron there, so since I lived in the region now, I've been able to go visit more often than I could before. An orphanage? Oh, hold up. That's the place between the Menoria, right? Ah, phony. I was hoping it was going to be somewhere a little more scandalous. I should have known with you. What do you mean? Well, your answer's such a good girl answer. Spending your days off helping the poor little orphans and all. You're a true model student, aren't you? I'm impressed. Poor little orphans. Don't you dare call them that. What?
She's an orphan herself, right?
What right do you have to talk about them like they're subjects of pity? And I am not a good girl. Excuse me.
Hey, I mean, at least she's opening up, so... It's actually good that she said that.
I didn't think I'd ever seen her like that. I've done it again, haven't I? Me and my big mouth. She's got me all wrong. I'm not some kind of model student or good girl, like she thinks I am. That's not why I'm always going to the orphanage.
Let me see. So now we go to Did we go to Dean's office? We went there already. Leave the school, okay. So we talked to Hans. Is he at the boys' dormitory? Let me just check real quick. Boys' dorm should be here.
I don't want to talk to anyone right now.
We can't go back in, right? Yeah. Auditorium's open. So I had to go to the schoolhouse, okay. Schoolhouse is right here. Whoa, what happened there? I think the game's kind of bugged. I'm sorry, this is supposed to be a serious scene, but I think there's some glitch happening up there behind you, Kloe.
What's wrong with me? My heart just won't stop pounding. And what the hell's going on behind me?
She's not sitting on the stairs either. I wonder if this is a visual bug or something. It happens like ever so often, like once in a while, with the PC port. I don't know if this happens on the PSP version, but I thought they would have at least fixed this by now with all the quality assurance work that they have to do before porting the game. I guess that's not the case. It's a minor bug though. It's a minor visual bug. It's not game breaking or anything, but it's just very out there, you know.
Why am I acting like this?
Oh no. The rooms are bugged too. The stairs, you can clearly see like 1/4 of the stairs is covered by like whatever's on the floor. Yeah, this is ridiculous. It's kind of hilarious too.
Maybe I should talk to Hans.
We gotta fix this. Whoa. Oh, buddy. I don't know if this gets caught in the recording, but okay, let's save. Okay, this is whoa. Okay, are we back? Okay. Okay, thank God we're back. So I just need to like back up the menu somehow. I don't know what was going on there though. If it's not in the recording, then I don't know. That would have been weird. Oh, it happened again. What is going on? Maybe I'll load the game again and see what happens. Yeah, he's clear he's clearly inside. Can see through walls. Jeez.
You in there, Hans?
Yeah, that you, Joe? Hold on, I opened the door. What the heck are you doing here? It's late. Did something happen?
Not really.
Your face tells me that's a big old lie. Come on in. I'm by myself at the moment anyway.
Don't try any funny business, okay?
As if I would. Now get your butt inside.
Whoa. Damn, look at that visual bug. It's crazy.
So what's happened?
What is she sitting on?
Something to do with Kloe, right?
Can't keep anything from you, can I? Hey, have you ever fought with her before?
Not yet, no. She's the type who just apologizes before offering her opinion on anything. So we've got nothing to do, to fight about, really. You asking because you have?
Yeah. I really hate myself sometimes, Hans. I just can't seem to stop myself from blurting out insensitive stuff even when I don't mean it. She was really angry too.
Angry, Kloe? Man, I can't even imagine that. I wish I could have seen it.
Can you be serious, Hans?
I am.
It's kind of hard to be serious when you're when you're sitting on nothing. Is it just me or I don't know. I'm gonna have to double check the recording after this. Maybe I'll just like load the game back and see what happens. Like I said before.
I'm just not sure how to face her now. So I don't want to go back to my room tonight. Can I sleep here?
Proposal denied. You're sleeping in your own room, and that's final. I don't know what you said, but I'm sure that she'll forgive you if you apologize.
I don't know.
Is there a choice here? Am I supposed to be here? I should go back. Alright, let's go back.
Alright, later, Gator.
Joe? It wouldn't be the first time she lost a friend over something like this. I hope it works out for her. Oh, Leo. You're sure back late tonight?
I just walked past Jill, too. She was crying.
That's because...
Damn, look at your room. What is going on? What is going on with your room?
Stop staring at me with that blank look. It's scarier than shouting at me.
Alright, once I get control of the characters, I am going to load the save file back and see what happens.
I feel like I can't understand myself at all these days. Please don't stand behind me like that. It's creepy.
Somebody's in a bad mood. She's not looking too good.
I always wish that I could have a normal life like everyone else. An ordinary family, ordinary friends. But wishing for those things just doesn't get you them. And no matter how hard I try, nothing seems to work out. I just can't seem to make any progress.
I get ya. You were so frustrated that you ended up lashing out against a friend who's kinda on the dead side.
That's not what happened at all. I'm not you. I might not be annoyed at her, but I might be annoyed at her, but Jill is still very important to me. But I'm not wrong either. I'm not going there because I pity the children or because I'm a good girl. The children there are wonderful. They don't need pity. I'm going there because I enjoy being there and because it's important to me. I don't need to be made out to be some kind of saint for going somewhere I like. Because I'm not. That's not who I am. I just want to be family. Why does nothing work out how I want to? No matter how much I want friends and family, I just can't get them. Are they destined to be forever be out of my reach?
You're spilling out all the beans tonight, huh?
What about you? Is there anything in the world that you take seriously? Just one thing where you refuse to compromise?
You know, you can be pretty scary when you start shouting.
Forget it. Shouting at you isn't going to solve anything.
So, you still don't know why you're mad, right?
You're not even listening to me, are you? I just told you why. It's because I'm not going there out of pity. That's not why I'm going there at all. It's because it's generally important to me, and because...
Now we're just going around circles. Sorry, this is boring us in.
Where are you going? At least listen to me. I'm trying to have a serious discussion with you. You can't walk away in the middle of it.
Listen, I'm gonna say is, get yourself a clear answer to my question. These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself.
What does that even mean?
That's for you to find out.
Lecture. Who am I even kidding? He's probably just trying to bully me. No, he's not. He seems like he never takes anything seriously, but in reality he does.
He's the most serious person right now.
You still don't know why you're mad, right? These things are like a knotted rope. Knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself.
He's right. Why am I so angry about this? What's got me so worked up? Why? Deep down, I knew all along what I was doing. All that time, I've been pretending not to notice the truth, but I had known since the very beginning. And to avoid facing that fact, I kept desperately clinging to everything I could, telling myself I was right over and over again, trying to convince myself it was true. Maybe it was because I was afraid that if I accepted it, I was gonna lose everything. That was why my heart was so restless.
The next day. Oh, I really want to get control of the character now. Because Kloe is clearly in the house right there, as you can see.
I guess this must be the place, huh? Well, it's not like I have to do anything too darling today. All I need to do is to scope it out for now. I know I didn't mean any harm by what I said, but that's no excuse. I never should have made fun of those kids. The kids here, without knowing anything about them. Which is why I'm going to come here, get to know more about the place, then try to apologize to her. Maybe then she'll forgive me. Huh? Looks like there's no one here. Woof.
She's clearly in the house.
Wow, this place is actually pretty cute.
Yeah, she's clearly in the house. This is supposed to be a very serious scene, right?
Well, here comes the hard part.
Wow, what a surprise. Didn't know you were there.
Joe? Joe?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I gotta stop. We gotta fix this. I don't know what's going on. I might be making a fool of myself if this is actually recorded and there's nothing really happening. I doubt it. I don't know what. I think it's a visual bug or something.
What are you doing here? What? What? Fancy seeing you here, Kloe. Do you want to come in? Come in. Yeah, okay.
Where are the tables?
Wait here for a minute. I'll go and mix us some tea.
Damn. The visual bug is on another level.
Look. I'm sorry, Kloe. What I said was really insensitive, and I'm really sorry for saying it. Don't worry about it, Joe. When I was younger, I lost both my parents too.
Ah, so that's why she was at the orphanage. But her grandmother is still at Grancel, right?
You did? Well, that's why. What you said bothered me. In my head, I saw myself in them.
That makes a lot of sense.
I didn't want to think that just because someone was an orphan, that they were unfortunate by default. I didn't want to think that alone meant that they were doomed to spend life unable to have the same kind of happiness that others did. I didn't want anyone to say it or even think it. But that wasn't because I was thinking of the children here. It was because I was thinking of myself. I didn't want to be thought of as a poor little girl either. Kloe, please allow me to finish. I wanted to think that I was getting angry on the children's behalf, but now I know I wasn't. All I care about was myself. I knew that too, and that's why being called a model student or being spoken of like some kind of explanatory human being irritated me so much.
She just doesn't want to be pitied, huh? It makes sense. I mean, she grew up that way, right?
I'm such a hypocrite, aren't I? Lashing out at you as if I'm sticking up for other people when in reality I'm just thinking of myself. I didn't want to admit it, even though I knew deep down I shouldn't have been so annoyed by it. But I was. I really am sorry. No, you're clearly not the one at fault, Kloe. This is on me, and I'm sorry. Why you were angry with me doesn't matter when I said something I never should have said from the get-go. I have no idea what kind of life you or the kids here had led, and I wasn't trying to imply you were a hypocrite or anything at all. I just want to apologize to you earlier. I don't know how, I suppose. Same here. I take back everything I said about the children too.
She's a good friend, at least, you know. They can be honest to each other. Actually, it's better than Kloe being close to herself every time. Because she's afraid.
I had no right to be judging them when I had never even been here or met them. I didn't know the first thing about what I was talking about. I hope you'll forgive me. Well then, would you like to meet them? Really? They sleep in bunk beds, huh? I'm kinda jealous.
Achoo!
That's adorable.
What? Wait, there are blankets on them, right? I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing this right. Are they sleeping on the blankets? Damn, son, this is on another level.
They really do look cute when they're sleeping.
We want to put some blankets on. I get cold, you know.
Now I feel even worse for being so mean. I was more in the wrong, Joe. I knew very well that you didn't actually mean any harm with what you said. All my frustration just built to a point where it took it out on you. Seriously, don't worry about it. Let's call our faults a draw, okay? We're just going around in circles, aren't we? Still, in a way, I'm kind of glad that this happened. It helped me sort out my own feelings. In fact, I feel more at peace with myself right now than I have in a long time. Because it just hit home just how important this place truly is to me. Although, to tell you the truth, all this fighting has tired me out. You too, huh? I barely slept a wink last night. Anyway, you wanna get going? You wanna get going? Yeah. It feels kind of weird to finally be able to talk to you openly like this, though. We've been sharing a room all this time, but this is the first time I feel like you've truly opened up to me. Fighting aside, that alone's made me pretty happy. Yeah, I'm happy too. Thanks for coming to the Jill. I'm glad I did it. May this be the start of a long and fruitful friendship. I hope so. I'm feeling so sleepy, all of a sudden. This sunlight does wonders at making you want to drift off. Say, I wonder if this is how it feels to grasp what's really important to you.
Nice, short and sweet, I guess.
All this time, this orphanage was right here, same as I remembered it. All the time I was stubbornly refusing to come back, all the time I was wrestling with myself about how I felt. All that time, it was right here waiting for me to come back. Whether I was being hypocrite didn't matter. I genuinely love this place, and that's the only thing that ever mattered. And now, I know I'll always feel that way, no matter how many times I lose sight of myself or find myself losing my way. I know that I'll always eventually come back and remember how I feel. This orphanage is just part of who I am. There was also one other important thing that I found myself realizing. I still hadn't thanked him for all he had done for me, not once.
Yeah, he's been a great help. He's sort of like a counselor. I can understand why he's a he's a president now of the student council. Lecture.
Get back here. Today's work you're gonna find me going to do.
Whoa, what happened there? Did you just ran into an invisible wall?
Kloe, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Our pincer attack didn't work at all that well.
Well, they're still going at it.
You'll have to do better than that if you want to catch the almighty lecture.
How did you get up there so fast? Its agility is amazing.
Ha! You've got no one to blame but yourselves for letting me get away. So long, suckers.
What is he walking on?
Get back here. We'll see who's a sucker when you're chained to a chair under the mountain of paperwork. After all the times I chased him around, I know there's got to be more to this than it seems. He's not making it look like he's up there. He's making it look like he isn't. But is that all there is to it? Let's go and have a look anyway.
Okay, real quick. We're gonna try to fix this. So I'm gonna save here. Try to load. There we go. Are we back? Yeah, I think it's fixed it. No, it haven't. Ugh, this is crazy. Look at all this cursor. I don't want to stop the game because if I restart the game, I will have to probably. It will have to stop the recording. Which is not a good idea. I think we're just gonna continue with this. Oh, you know what we can do? I can't get back to the title screen from here. Oh, I can. Okay. Okay, we don't have any cursor issues here. We're just gonna go back and... Ah, still like this. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're just gonna finish it like this. We're very close to the end anyways. It's just the PC ports, you know? I don't think we ever seen this kind of problem on the PSP, right? I never seen screenshots of anything crazy like this happening. Now that I think about it, I think we've seen a visual bug very similar to this when we did like S-crafts on Kloe before. So I think it has always happened. It always was like this. It's not just like It's not exclusive to what's going on here. Okay, so I'm supposed to go to the boys' dormitory.
Oh, I'm alone with Lucy. This is like a dream come true. Oh, Lucy.
What is it?
I just wanted to ask you something. What do you think the most important thing in the world is? It's L-O-V-E, right?
If you ask me, it's probably... strength, I suppose.
Bruh.
What was that?
Speaking of strength, I feel like smacking lecture upside the head right now.
Well,
I wonder if she's like some sort of retainer or a vandal or something, like a protector, a bodyguard of the redhead. 'Cause he seems to be famous or something.
if you need someone to hit, you can smack me around as much as you like.
Damn, he's really going that far, huh?
Oh, sup, Kloe?
Is something wrong?
Oh no, it's nothing. It looks like lecture isn't here. Maybe you should go and see what Jill is up to.
Okay, so we're supposed to go to the auditorium for Joe. Oh, we're back. I don't know. Okay. So the stairs are back. That's good news. Where's the auditorium? I still don't know what triggered that. That visual bug is probably triggered by like a cutscene. Okay, so auditorium is all the way here. I can end. Okay, the bug is still there. And is she over here?
Hehe. I've got you now, you sorry excuse for president. Time to accept your
That guy does not look like him at all.
time to accept your fate. Mickey? What were you doing under there?
Let me go. I wasn't doing anything.
What's going on here?
I keep telling you, I wasn't doing anything weird, I swear.
Then what were you doing down there, huh? I'm sorry, but crawling under there screams suspicious.
That's what I thought too. That's why I crawled in there.
I'm not following you. Can you elaborate?
Well, you see, I was around the back of the school building when I saw this guy who looked like he rolled right out of the dumpster walking around. I don't think I've ever seen anyone sloppy looking in my life.
It's scary how I know just from that who he's talking about. Yeah, me too.
Honestly, he made me so curious that I had to see what he was up to. So I ended up following him. Anyway, he looked around for a bit, then he wandered here into the auditorium. Pretty suspicious, right? I followed him in here. That I followed him in here that he noticed me. The second he saw me, he seemed to panic a little before crawling under there. I tried to follow him, but I ended up getting stuck. I was so close to...
So in other words, he was toying with you.
What?
Maybe if you bothered thinking about things other than how best to skip class, you wouldn't fall for such obvious tricks. He was deliberately trying to get your attention by acting suspicious as all get out. Like he was trying to set you up. Call it our student council's president's specialty.
What? That guy's the student council president? You gotta be kidding. He didn't look any less the part.
He's preaching to the choir.
Alright, this is getting ridiculous. I'm gonna restart the game. Just give me like a second. This might be the only way. Just give me a second to relaunch. Make sure everything's okay. Okay, I think we're back. Right, let me just... Hopefully the visual bug is gone now. If it's not gone, we're just gonna have to bear with it. Okay, so it's gone. That's better. Should have done that from the beginning. But yeah, he was obviously down there, but we couldn't see him. It kind of ruined the surprise there. We knew who he was because he has blonde hair. He doesn't have red hair. So now where am I supposed to go and see? We are supposed to go to the student council room. Okay. So student council, I'll go back to schoolhouse is right here again. Was this the place? Let me just check. Student council room is in the clubhouse, so it's definitely not here. Clubhouse is over here. Okay, now we're good. There's a rope hanging down outside the window.
What's this? Were you supposed to climb up using these?
Alright, climb up. Is that how he always got up?
I knew I'd find you here.
Oh, he's not running away though.
Oh, look at who we've got here. Great weather, huh?
Perhaps so, but you can't honestly believe I came to talk to you about the weather. If you have enough free time to laze around on the roof, come and do some work. Everyone could use your help, you know?
Hey, they need me a lot less than you used to think. And predicting the weather 10 years in the future takes a lot of brain power, you know? I need to concentrate right now.
How does he think up these things? Still, going by my experience with him, when he acts like this, he's usually willing to listen to me. Lechster, I just wanted to say thanks.
Thanks? For what?
A lot of things, really. You've done an awful lot to help me ever since I enrolled here. But because you're always trying to act like you aren't, or you're running away from me, I've never been able to say thanks for any of it. I feel like I owe it to you.
Yeah, I'm lost. I got no clue what you're talking about.
You asked me a long time ago what it was that I came here to do, didn't you? I hated the life that I had before enrolling here. I always felt like I was being pushed around by everyone and everything around me instead of really achieving anything for myself. And it was that I hated most of all. I felt empty, worthless. That was the part of why I didn't want to try to answer your question or even think about it. It was like if I accepted how weak I was inside, I'd never be able to get any stronger. But that's not how I feel now. I'm not empty at all. Not anymore. Thanks for coming here and meeting you. Thanks to coming here and meeting you and all of my friends, I've learned so many new things. I was able to do things for myself too, instead of just relying on others for everything.
Yeah?
So that's why I wanted to thank you.
Man, I told you before that you were too serious, right? You've been thinking about that one offhand thing all this time? I never saw that coming.
You're trying to make fun of me again, aren't you? What about you, though? Why did you choose to come here?
Me? I had nothing better to do, I guess. Seemed like a good way to kill time.
Really? Well, as long as you're here, you may as well do some work.
Wait,
Tomorrow is the Student Council's general meeting, which means you have a lot to do, and you need to do it all by the end of the day. There's a mountain of it just waiting for you to get started on.
hold up a second. Don't do this, Kloe. I can explain.
I'm not gonna listen.
Spare me, please.
Now they're good friends now.
This was the first and last chance I ever had to thank Lechner for all he did for me. The day after that year's Academy's festival, he suddenly registered his intent to withdraw from the school and was never seen there again.
Ah, so that's why we never seen him in the first game and the second chapter, while we were at the Genesis World Academy. I don't know who he is, but he seems to be like someone really up there, special.
He was himself to the very end, though, making a sudden appearance in the school council organized play's final scene, ruining it for his amusement. Then 2 years later, I ended up meeting him once more in a place and way I never would have expected.
Okay, so fast forward, right? Is this after the I was just gonna say, is this like right after all the Phantasma thing, or is this right after the whole Liberal Arc incident? I don't know, but that was pretty cool. There was a lot of character development there. Sorry, there was a lot of like visual bugs and glitches there. It was really bugging the game out. I don't know what's going on. I think it's probably a quality control issue that they haven't really checked when they're porting the game, but it's not really game breaking. But I find it pretty hilarious at times. Like there were surprises that you weren't supposed to know, and then all of a sudden you see like a person through a door and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. We get a Falcon eye for doing this. Pretty good. 6,000 Mira. If you like this video, be sure to give me a like. This is extra long. Usually the moon doors are pretty long, so I have to set enough time for it. And I don't always have enough time for a single week for these videos, so I hope you appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, see you in the next part.